You've been commander-in-chief. She's been commander-in-chief on the border. As commander-in-chief, how would you grade her paper on the border?
Well, I would say an F. I mean, in terms of badness, if you're going to look for how to run a border badly, it's a market study in what you shouldn't be doing. It's the worst border in history. I believe we have 20 million people that came in, and you've heard this before. They come in from jails and prison. They've come in from mental institutions. If you know that, that's your world a little bit, isn't it? And they're terrorists, and they come in from, but they're allowing, other countries are allowing their jail population to pour into our country. They're bringing them here, and they're saying, if you come back, we will kill you. If you come back, we will give you the death penalty. And they're dropping murderers and drug dealers and human traffickers into our country by the hundreds of thousands.
Who's doing that?
The countries are doing it.
What countries?
Some are coming, but the countries are doing it.
Venezuela?
A lot of South American countries, probably all of them. Hey, you do it, so would I. If I'm the president of some country in South America, but anywhere in the world, it's happening now all over the world. They're coming from Africa, the Congo. We had the Border Patrol yesterday. I was there. Border Patrol told me they have, as of this moment, 158 countries represented. Most people don't even know there are that many countries. 158 countries over the last year are represented crossing the border illegally. They're coming in from Mexico. They're coming in from all over the world. They're going through Mexico, and Mexico shouldn't be allowing it, but they are. They didn't allow it when I was there. I was very strong with it. We had a remain in Mexico policy, and if they didn't adhere to it, they paid a price.
What are you going to do day one with these countries that have gotten into our country illegally, between ports of entry? What are you going to do with those people?
We are going to have a mass deportation of criminals, immediately the criminals. Our Border Patrol, ICE, and local police know every one of them. They know their middle names. They know them like I know you, okay? They know them very well. They know the bad ones, and they know the ones that aren't so bad. But the local police have to be given their authority back because we're in a crime-ridden nation now. We have, if you take the top 25 cities, interestingly, they're almost all run by Democrats. Cashless, bail. You don't have to put up any cash. You're a murderer, and you get caught, and you leave. You don't have to put up cash. There's no bond, no nothing. It's crazy what's happening. It's almost as though they hate our country, and they want it to fail.
If these people are rounded up and deported, then this will be a massive process because we're talking about a lot of people.
And what they'll do is they'll pick out of the 100,000 people that will have to go quickly because they're, murderers, prisoners from tough places. And these are tough people. These are not like babies. These make our criminals look like nice people, nice guys. But MS-13 gang members, they love cutting people. They love cutting up people, cutting people. They did it on Long Island, a lot of them on Long Island. I got thousands of them taken out during my administration, thousands of them. And they didn't come back. And the countries knew you send them back, no more money. We give so much money so stupidly to everybody. I said, you do that. I said on Honduras, El Salvador, Guatemala, Mexico to an extent. Mexico, bad, but it's a little bit different, But Mexico's bad in that they let them come in. They didn't let them come in. They were stopping them. I was charging Mexico. I was doing things to Mexico that you wouldn't believe. I said, you stop them. And you have to stop them on your southern border, meaning on the other side before they get into your country. Not after they make that trek. You have to stop them before they get in. And it was working. We had the best border in the history of our country. Biden could have gone to the beach. All he had to do is let them continue to work. And we had the best border we've ever had. That was the chart. That was the famous chart that I said I fell in love with. You know, I love that chart. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that chart. But we had the best border at any time in recorded history. And now we have the worst border in the history of the world. 20 million people, but I think it's much more than that. 20 million, you know, they say, oh, it was only 15 million. What was it, 15? It's over 20 million. And many of those people are vicious killers. And they're living in our country. They're coming in. And you know nothing good is going to happen. We have massive numbers of terrorists. We used to watch that so closely. We had one year where Border Patrol said, it was 2019, Border Patrol said, I had none, zero terrorists come into the country. Now, I don't even believe that. You know, it's almost impossible to do.
There's gotaways. You can't know who got away.
You don't know.